Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So my client today wanted a milky white set with a marble nail and a pixie crystal nail and tapered square for her shape. So I've already done my prep work off camera. So what I'm doing here is just blending my natural nail in the nail tip, so that once I lay my acrylic, it'll give it a more flatter, seamless look. And I'm just taking down some of the sides. The tips that I use are super square. So what I'm doing is just kind of filing down the sides to achieve that tapered square shape look. Okay, so next here I'm just going to prep my nail for acrylic application. I always use a dehydrator first, and then I go in with my Young Nails protein bond for my primer. And that's what I'm going to do here next. I find that using a dehydrator before the primer gives great retention. My clients normally don't have to come back within 3 weeks and they still have no lifting. So if you are having issues with retention, I would suggest try using a dehydrator and a primer. Now I'm going to begin my acrylic application. I am using the Milky by Not Polish, just in case you were wondering. Also, I would say for me, the way that I apply acrylic is depends on which client it is. I believe this was my first client for today, so I warm myself up. So I'm gonna do three small beads on the pinky nail. The pinky nail always gives me a little trouble, but so that's why I use smaller beads and more frequent bead method. So this is why I'm doing a three bead method for the pinky, and then once I get my consistency together with this one, then I'll go in to use a two ball method. So, my client wanted her ring finger to be the marble. So the white, I am using a more opaque white, and this white is by CND. What I do is I go in with a clear bead, a kind of runny consistency, and then I'll apply a small white bead on top of it and kind of swirl it around to make the marble effect. When you're doing this, don't be too precise. It's a marble, they come out looking different, so don't overthink it. Just add your clear bead and then your white over it and just swirl it around. After I get through doing that 2 times to cover the nail or to my liking, what I'm going to do is I'm going to encapsulate it with a clear, and I do that using a 2 bead method. So the rest of the nails will be in the milky white. She only wanted one marble nail, and I'm going to two ball method the rest of the way. So now we're going to begin with filing, which is personally my favorite. I first push back the side walls just to get anything that has been stuck. And I start with the sides, and I make sure that I file around the cuticle area as well. That's the top part of it, or the base of it, whichever way that you're looking at it. I make sure that I file that, kind of line my file up, as you can see. And I am going in the direction of the nail. So if I'm on the left side, I'm going to kind of move it to the left around the cuticle area, and then when I'm on the right side, I move it around the right side of the cuticle area, as you can see. And also make sure that you get right underneath the nail to get all that excess acrylic that might be underneath the nail. So this step here is very important. It's going to define your shape. You want to flip your client's hand around and make sure that it's straight. Your free edge is straight, and that your nails are basically to your liking and to your client's liking to perfect it. So remember to always flip your client's hand over after filing the regular way to make sure that your client's view is straight when they look at it as well. So now I'm going to begin filing her nail with the e-file, just to get any bulk off. Make the cuticle area seamless, as well as making it smooth for when I get ready to lay my top coat, of course. The file that I'm using is an extra fine drill bit. I did purchase it off of Amazon. I'm not sure the name of the bit, but if you are interested in the name of the bit, go ahead and leave me a comment, and I'll find that information and share it with you in the comments. So next, you want to grab your buffer and make sure that you buffing your nails out to get all of the scratches that were created from the e-file off of the nail so that it can be smooth. Okay, so once you dust off your nails and have your client go wash your hands, it's time to apply the finishing touches, which is the Pixie crystals. The glue that I'm using is a jewel brush on nail glue. I also got that from Amazon. And leave in the comment section if you would like me to share that information with you, and then I'll go get it and post it in the comments for you. So that's all I'm doing. I'm just making sure it's kind of off frame, but I'm just shaping it, make sure it goes to the shape of the nail. And then I'm going to have her put her nails inside of the lamp for about 60 seconds. And since that's all that we're doing, I'm going to top coat the rest of the nails as well, so we can do that at the same time, because once she take her hands outside of the lamp for 60 seconds, she is finished, and then we'll apply the cuticle oil, and that is it for this set. And I thank you guys so much. If you did reach the end of the video, thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. I'm going to try to put out content often as I can. And I thank you very much. See you guys next time. I meant to put it on photo.